Welcome to the stream. No musical intro, no anything here, no intro to the stream, whatever. We're just getting right into it, starting a little later than I originally wanted to. Had some phone calls and dinner prep, running myself a bit late, making myself run a little bit late. We have Somnium follows. We have now crossed into what I assume is going to be just the Mizuki route here. Mizuki as playable character route. Gone is our sad, confused, and strange lad, Ryuki. It's Mizuki time. I think we did these at the end of the stream. Okay, so yeah, let's get right in.
In other words, Nai's, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horodori Institute are all connected.
The machine looks pretty intimidating seeing it like this.
And I'm so proud of you, Dad.
You have a nice
What a
smile,
great moment
Shona.
that was. What a great moment. God, they got to have their thing. What is your complex? What is your complex? A brave but sometimes perverted adult. Great. Good shit. Okay. Oh, did I not answer the question? Oh, I didn't I? Where's my complex? Bro complex. Bro complex. Let's go into Iva's room to equip that new shirt we got.
Need anything?
Even though the Mizuki outfit's pretty good.
I am smart, but this is idiotic.
I'm very smart. CEO glasses?
Do I look talented? Meow. Do I
Boy.
look...
Alright, there you go. Glasses and a t-shirt. We love to see it. Let's also go to the menu here. Or menu? Not menu. What is this called? Files. Eros, Thanatos, Libido, Destrudo. The technical interpretation is subjective, but basically, Eros and Libido are the desire to live and reproduce, and Thanatos and Destrudo are the desire to die. Yes. I'm saying that name weird, but... Surveil. Mizuki was only supposed to surveil the location. Okay. Dahlia. It's believed that Terra was referring to the flower. It is unknown why they said that. Dahlia boat. Dahlia boat. Terra is referring to boats for some reason. So what is the mystery behind this name? Is this gonna be, is it supposed to just be a wacky name, or is there gonna be some, there must be some significance to Dahlia boat, right? There's gotta be. There's gotta be. Oh, nurse. She's really good at super fast shaving. Dislikes dirty talk perverts and shameless people. It may have said her age was 24 somewhere before, but that age was in base 16. Okay. In base 10, her age is actually 36. That's her actual age. She's in a theater group. Believe me. Believe the text. Okay. Simple enough. So when we last played this game, which was not yesterday, but the day before? Sunday. My week is going to be all messed up because today's I had Monday off, and then I was working today. And then I have tomorrow off. So my sense of, like, normal days, you know, patterns, week patterns is all fucked up. But we basically did... I think last time we played, we saw this, and we saw over here, we did Shoma's Somnium. So we saw this, we saw the ending for Shoma and his dad, Mr. Boxhead. That was lovely to see. We got Dahlia, we got Boat. We came back up here. We entered Dahlia and Boat. And now we're on the Mizuki path. Arguably going to be the better protagonist by a mile. And I hate to keep pouring that on, but Mizuki's just too good. And Ryuki was fine. Serviceable. Hello, hello. Good evening. So now that we finished that, I think we're interrogating Ryuki as Mizuki. Oh, we got fucking Aiba, we got Mizuki. Now when we start scanning things around the room, they have turns to make, you know, one-liners and jokes. Ah, oh, it's great. It's a pipe. Can't wait. Can't wait for my first crack. It's a camera for recording interrogations. Table. It's a table. The room is reflected into a mirror. It's me. Look at me go. Look at my head turn. Still want to go like full exorcist with my head sometimes. Alright, Ryuki. He's sitting in front of me. Why did you reverse sync?
Reverse sync?
You tried to get into my head in the sink earlier, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb.
Actually, Mizuki, it is possible that he does not remember. The recipient of a sync does not literally experience what happens in their somnium. So he would not remember that.
Then who was trying to reverse sync?
Also, Tama was fine. But like, I don't know. I have such an affinity for Aiba and her personality. And maybe, you know, probably unfair to say, yeah, I had the whole first game with her. She just seems like more of a friendly friend, you know? And if I was to have an eyeball AI partner shoved into my eye socket, I would want the friendly friend of Aiba, you know? That's the kind of partner I would need.
Perhaps Ryuki's subconscious. Or the collective unconscious.
Hey, Ryuki. Do you know the culprit?
If I did, I would have caught them already.
The man in the iron mask in Somnium. I know that he is the culprit in the HB case, Terror.
I don't enjoy the constant sexual harassment. At some point, it gets to be a bit much. Just a bit. If that was my partner, if Tama was my partner in doing that, it would get old fast. I can say that for sure.
But Dahlia Boat. Is that another pseudonym?
God, you know what I should have done? Once we figured out Dahlia Boat, I should have spent these last 2 days like putting... Dahlia Boat seems like it has the letters in it that would be like an anagram of something. I should probably be like trying to unscramble Dahlia Boat. And it probably spells some character we already know or something. It's gonna be something silly like that. Or it's like some, like, just shift the letters one space forward or, you know, backwards in the alphabetical order or something. And then it's gonna spell, like, boss or something. That was just an example. But you know what I'm trying to say.
I heard the boat part 6 years ago at the cathedral. But Dahlia, how did you know that part of the name?
Well, that's because...
Oh, Ryuki, get it together. Uh-oh, he's jokifying.
Hey, Ryuki, what's wrong?
Oh shit, he's turning into a horse. I can't take this game seriously.
Ryuki's brain. I am detecting anomalies in the firing of multiple neurons. It is not fatal, but he will be unable to speak for a while.
What caused
Damn.
it?
Unknown. However, it is advisable to not continue pressing Ryuki further.
Then I guess I'll have to investigate the old-fashioned way.
We're not like strapping him back up in there. Pass mildly away. Mizuki chapter 1. 3 days before Valentine's Day. Ah.
Mizuki,
Even like
I heard you synced into Ryuki.
even Aiba's like little hamster looking form is just so much better. Just chilling, sitting there.
But you didn't get anything out of it.
Classic. It's a shelf. It's a doorway. Scary lanterns. You say that all the time. They're not scary. I'll bully that balloon. Is what I was going to say, but I decided against it. There are a bunch of bags on the grid-shaped racks.
That's Ma's grave.
Ma? From the host club?
Yup. I dug him that grave after he canceled on me last minute.
That doesn't sound like a joke.
Tombstone with RIP engraved. Balls. That's what it looks like, but it's actually a mysterious organism that flew down from outer space. Now that's scary. I don't believe that. It's a cabinet. It's a Matryoshka doll. I will shine a light on this case, is what I was going to say, but I decided against it. She's got more of a filter. Did you know that fugitive can mean a person running from the law, and also how color changes due to light in the atmosphere? Nice. It's a massive skateboard wheel. Well, looking closer, it's a red lantern. Sure. There are files, documents, stock certificates, those sorts of things. RC car. Oh, it's Mario.
Mizuki, you know about that mannequin, right?
Yeah, we've talked a few times. Why is there a big catch flag here?
You don't get it? The criminals we arrest are our biggest catches.
Why can't I eat just the toppings?
Boss's friend, Mario, who just wants to eat the toppings. Actually, a cricket inside that potted plant. Abba brought it in for secret. Brought it in secret. She really loves insects. Hope boss never finds it. Out. Finds out. Cricket. There be a cricket. A chain of origami rings. Got started on this side now. Police poster. Police poster.
Hey, Mizuki. You ever get your boyfriend that hard?
That's an inappropriate thing to say.
No?
You don't even have a boyfriend.
Even if I did, I wouldn't.
Okay, it's a plastic figure.
That reminds me of Iris for some reason. I hope that girl is doing okay.
Iris's condition is cured. Don't jinx it.
It's a Christmas tree. Broken clock. There's a door curtain for a soba restaurant on the wall. Mysterious mask. Mask reminds me of the masked woman. Who was she anyway? Who was that woman?
It looks like an old map, but I changed it recently. This one shows the Belt Transit System, the BTS.
Oh, I know them.
Isn't that copyrighted?
Huh? What do you mean?
I beat them to the joke. There's a BTS map on the wall.
Hey, Prez. You are looking so cute today.
What the hell are you doing?
Those guys belong to Lemniscape, right?
Have I seen the direct, by the way? Or just like, no, I ended up watching it. I didn't get to watch it live. I had some meetings that I had to get to. No joke. I'm pretty sure the last, like, 3 Nintendo Directs that have shown, they're usually, like, early morning for us. And I'm pretty sure I'm always in a, like, have meetings scheduled. So I can't watch them live. So I always have to catch them, like, a little bit later. But yes, I did watch it. What would be the biggest thing? I mean, the new Zelda game looks kind of cool. Always happy for another Mario and Luigi brother, you know. What is it called? Brotherhood, or brothership, bothership. What was it called? Brothership, brother friendship. Whatever it's called. That looked great. That looked interesting. And Metro Prime 4, sure, but that's next year, and that's almost for sure gonna be, I assume that's probably gearing up to be the Switch successor game, now that it's 2025. And still no custom robo, so that's where we're at. Those guys belong to Lemniscape, right?
I was hoping a certain someone might arrange a meeting.
Iva, let's get out of here. We've got a case to solve.
Hey, come on!
Boy band post. Excuse me. It says happy birthday. Darts. Snowboard.
Mizuki, could you find me one of those yellow bath buckets?
Why?
I would like to make a pool out of it.
Get her a pool. There's a door curtain for a bathhouse on the wall.
There was a murder at Spur a long time ago. The culprit's name was...
No, don't say it. Spoilers.
Skis.
Mizuki, I've got it.
The totally... Oh, yeah! I guess I shouldn't have forgotten about that. The game that looked very much like Danganronpa, and then very much obviously was from Danganronpa people, and also other people. Including, it's the, like, the main scenario, if I was checking the credits correct, it's the Danganronpa guy, and then the second guy was, like, the scenario writer for, like, the Somnium files, which I thought was funny, because I'm like, oh, yeah, of course. Put those two guys together, and then we got, but yeah, that looked interesting. It's like, it obviously the art immediately, I was like, oh, it's the Danganronpa art guy. And then it even says, like, in that short clip, it was like, oh, it's like 15 kids at like a high school thing. But then it had, like, what was it? Was it like strategy RPG elements? I mean, of course, I would be a sucker. I would play it. I'll play it. You don't have to convince me that much.
When you square the hypotenuse of a triangle, you get the sum of the squares of the other two sides.
That is the Pythagorean theorem.
Thanks, boss.
So, what?
It's a big triangular ruler. Bookshelf, there are all sorts of things on there. Bookshelf, pumpkin.
Why do we call pumpkins Jack?
Yeah, he could be Bill.
Bill Pumpkin.
You two get along well.
It's a jack-o'-lantern or a bill-o'-lantern. There's a big catalog on the wall.
Boss, you got that.
I'm over here.
Tanuki.
What's your favorite shogi piece?
I like the gold one and the one with the stud on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see
Okay. It's a Shogi King piece for decoration. Soccer ball.
Why are volleyballs colored like that?
They color them like a crazy person's website.
Volleyball. Rug. Wait, there's BL manga hidden under it? Oh. Broom. Desk. Computer. Kind of are built into the computer. Oh, how high tech. Air blowing through AC. I used to read that a lot when I was younger, that manga magazine. Oh. I think we're generally good then. Nope, don't. The stationary bike. Can't miss it. Aiba popped out of my left eye socket and is relaxing next to boss. Let's see. Let's start with the easy question. What's your body made out of?
Body?
The rubbery part of you. That's not the eyeball.
Oh, this? I believe it is made from seaweed extract of some kind. In a predicament, you can eat it.
So where's that other Danganronpa-like game that came out for, I think, Switch and maybe Apple Arcade maybe at some point? I forget exactly what its release was like. But, something World's End or something maybe. And like, I had been meaning to check it out at some point somehow, especially once I got a Switch. But my friend actually said he played through it. And he was like, he said it was really bad. He said it was really fucking bad. And it only made me want to, like, check it out, like, even more. But he said, like, not only was it bad... Oh, World's End Club. Yes, World's End Club. Or whatever. Yeah, that's the one. At World's End. I was so close. My friend said not only was it unfun to play, but the ending was so not special that I was like, oh. And he said it was kind of corny. Process of elimination, I've heard of that. I think I've also looked into that. There's so many. There's so many of these games. It's impossible to keep track. I keep up with them all. How do you like your coffee? Hand squeezed. I confused it. Just for a peek behind the curtain, I was thinking about it. I mean, we're probably gonna finish Crypt Master here, you know, relatively soon, and I don't think 1000 Times Resist is gonna be super long. Like, required a ton of streams. And there's like about 3 or 4 games I'm batting around of like what I want to start next here. And I'm partly up to thinking about like putting them on like one of those wheels you can just get online and just spinning the wheel and letting the wheel decide. They would all relatively be like games like along the same path, but it would give like at least a random chance as to what the next game is. Oh, if I was to do it, I'd have to do it on stream. It would be the only ethical way to do it. I'd have to be fair. What are you looking at?
Why do you ask? Isn't it obvious what I'm looking at?
It's me. Look at myself.
I'm Mizuki Date, formerly Okiura. I'm a senior at Sekiba High. I'm 18. I run a company and I'm a singer at Abyss. Recently, I've been worried that my lifestyle is making my skin break out and I'm putting on weight. And since I run into so many low-life criminals, it's really been affecting me.
I sometimes forget that she's like the big wig at Lemniscate now.
You seem tired. Don't push yourself too hard.
Who is this cutie? Her cuteness is gonna make my eyes pop out of their sockets.
Your eye is already popped out.
No one ever compliments me, so I had to do it myself.
Mizuki, I'll compliment you.
But in all seriousness, I might just be the prettiest girl
Just
on
listen to the
planet.
beginning of the stream when I was saying how much better you are than Ryuki.
Why is it I can't seem to find any decent men?
Because you've rejected every man that's come close to you?
Because they're all pushy basic bros. That's enough, Iba. You can close it.
Why are you there?
It gets really tight in your eye socket, you know.
What is this? You missed the bottles, key, and air vent. It gets really tight in your eye socket.
I wanted to stretch out a bit so I don't get too used to that economy class.
Excuse me, my left eye is first class, unlike Date.
Let me see. Okay, you wanna, but you missed bottles, key, and air vent. Okay, let me see.
I want a drink.
You're only 18, so no.
Then I'll partake.
And you're 12.
Hold up, Iva. Can you even drink?
Iba should be able to drink. Give Iba a drink. Key. Oh yeah, where's the key? God damn. I like vaguely remember key. Is it? It's got to be to the left of me. Isn't it? Left? I'm just trying to remember where things are. Don't tell me where it is. Oh wait. Yeah, it's to the left. It's hidden. A key. A Date key. A date key. A Date key. Large key. And fucking air vent. Air conditioner? Or is there a separate vent? Coat hanger? Coat hanger. It's like I spy book. I spy coat hanger, coat hanger, coat hanger. Here we go. All sorts of things hanging on the coat hangers. I missed it because I thought this was the tree thing. Oh, flotation ring.
There are a lot of fish in the sea. Why am I drowning?
There.
I wanted to generally catch everything. If I miss a random green item here or there, I'm not gonna assume it's like the end of the world though. Here we go. Here's boss sitting at the desk. Is Ryuki okay?
He was carried to the medical office last night. After a day's rest, he gathered himself and headed home.
I'm guessing he's drinking again.
Should we use GPS?
No, it's fine. I won't get anything useful from him right now.
Ryuki is currently on leave. After the explosion 6 years ago, he just needs more time. I'd like to have him help with the investigation, but I don't want to put that pressure on him right now.
About the corpse at the stadium.
You heard about the DNA results, right?
Yeah, Peter told me last night.
The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found.
I only just now thought, am I gonna get the other halves of all the bodies in her timeline? Is that what we're gearing up for? I don't know. Maybe that's a weird thing to assume.
A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person.
But how is that possible?
How late were you out drinking last night?
Wait, how did you know?
Peter told me.
Running his mouth. I'm gonna cut his pay.
You're getting old. You should stop cruising bars.
Ugh, could you not sound like my daughter?
Take it from me. You're never too old to cruise bars.
Daughter?
Ah.
Oh yeah. You have a daughter?
Well, yeah.
I had no idea you had an illegitimate daughter.
She's not illegitimate. It's not like a secret or anything. It's just no one ever asked. Okay, that's enough digging into my private life for the day.
I can't tell if like Masked Woman is gonna be Boss's daughter somehow. I don't know if I'd voiced that thought on stream yet, but I definitely have had that for a while, especially even when Ryuki had a moment where he was talking about to Boss with the daughter and then it just kind of was dropped. And I don't know if that makes a ton of sense either, but it would at least be something. It would always be something, or maybe, again, red herring maybe. What about the Masked Woman?
Masked woman?
The shady chick who tried to shoot me with a gun.
Oh, her. We're looking into her based on what Iba recorded. But we haven't found anything yet. No witness statements either.
Maybe she's with Terror.
Why would you think that?
Well, she looked like a bad guy.
As a police officer, you should refrain from judging by appearances.
Does Mizuki not remember her from like 6 years ago? She was in the same room with her.
Hey, Mizuki.
At least at one
Aren't you
point.
forgetting something?
Well, actually, maybe not. If we but timeline wise, right? Because that meeting happened. Yeah, I was just about to say that happened on this one where they were all gathered in the room after they had the thing. So then maybe, yeah. I mean, but yeah. Brah.
Huh? Was it?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm your superior. You should be more respectful when talking to me.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sir, yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. I'll be careful, boss lady.
Teenagers.
They scared the living shit out of me.
So, what are you going to do now, Mizuki?
I think I'm gonna head to the stadium. There might be some leads that only I can find.
Sounds good. But, as I said before, don't push yourself too hard.
Yeah.
Respectful?
Roger that, Sergeant.
Sheesh.
About syncing without permission.
Oh, so you do understand that you did it without my permission.
You said you'd let me handle it.
And I also said not to do anything dangerous.
But I did find a lead.
About Dahlia boat.
Dahlia boat, huh? But what does that get us exactly?
I searched every database I have access to. I did not find anything that connects that name with Terror.
There's gotta be some kind of hidden meeting. Ryuki would know.
You can't assume that, Mizuki. I checked the sync log this morning and something is definitely off. We know Ryuki isn't mentally stable right now. A person's memory can be wrong at times, especially after trauma or mental disturbance.
So we can't assume anything we got from Ryuki is the truth?
Boss is correct. There is no guarantee that what is experienced in Somnium is exactly what that person saw.
Yeah, but it isn't completely random either. The person being synced had to have experienced something that made their Somnium that way.
True, but
Listen, it's just best that you don't put too much stock into what Ryuki says right now.
I hit the wrong button. Damn. To the stadium. To the stadium. Oh, she's got a little moped thing. Broom. I'm playing a game right now. I'm gonna click a YouTube link. I'm busy. Even if it's just 20 seconds. I can check it out after this, though.
The body's been taken away.
of course. The winter
Of
cold
course.
may help, but the body would still naturally decompose if left unattended. They also needed to perform an autopsy.
Also, you know better than to bring up Phoenix, right, on this channel? I've dark past with Phoenix right now.
I just wish I could have examined it a little more.
Why not use my
Phoenix,
function?
right, PTSD.
What function?
This is not your first crime scene. You have done this many times before.
Oh, that!
Indeed.
Iba, please do your thing.
At once.
Close the eye. That's our girl, Mizuki.
I am replaying the scene from when the body was found. I have scanned from edge to edge for this recreation.
Okay, so is this the same thing as like with Ryuki?
I really can't get used to this. It's like going back in time. But I thought I remembered officers being around.
Oh, right. This would be our first time seeing the scene this way. When creating a VR space for an investigation, irrelevant information is not replicated.
Got it.
Now, let us begin.
Got it.
The point I am most curious about is,
How the body was carried over there.
as I previously stated, no footprints were found at the scene. Let us focus our investigation on that fact first.
Ah, yes, third person Mizuki. Okay, so I'm supposed to confirm status of corpse.
Every time I see this, it hits me that this is really nirvanA. It's crazy that the other half of his body was found 6 years later.
The cause of death was the body becoming severed in two. He was cut at a molecular level, identical to the right half that was found 6 years ago. The culprit is most likely terror.
And no other damage to the body besides being cut in half, right?
None.
Nothing like falling from a great height?
Impossible. If that had happened, there would be signs of impact damage to the body.
Illumines the body rather than the cut itself. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's something way out there. A soccer goal. Okay. That was nothing. Display board showing lap times. Okay. This is... These are nothings. Halfway line for soccer. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Probably need to go...
His bone structure is standard.
X-ray.
Nothing has been done to his face, nor his body.
So you're saying
There is no evidence of plastic surgery.
it's Jin for sure.
Jin for his face and body show no signs of plastic surgery. Okay. Thermal? Oh.
The temperature is a little lower here. It's like something spilled.
This is related to specific heat capacity.
What's that?
Basically, it is how easily something heats up or cools down. Something that heats up and cools down easily has a low specific heat capacity.
So I have a low specific heat capacity.
You have the opposite! Anyway, as you can see, the melted snow has caused water to begin to pool. However, whatever liquid spilled here has a lower specific heat capacity than water, so you perceive it as being colder.
Any idea on what it could be?
Analysis complete. It is an oil used for lubricating machines.
Machine oil, huh?
Oil spill near the halfway line.
What's this? Hey, look at the halfway line. It's hard to tell because of the white chalk, but
I see slight grooves in the ground with the X-ray mode. Is this a tire tread?
a bike maybe.
If that were the case, we would see evidence of two overlapping tire treads, but there is only the one.
So, something with one wheel. This tire track. It looks familiar.
Tire track. Small object.
There's something in the grass.
It appears to be a screw.
The grass was so long you couldn't see it with the naked eye.
Perfect. Is she gonna make me reenact it just like Tama?
That should complete the investigation.
Does she really want to be a
Using
director
the
as well?
evidence we found, we can replay Terror's actions.
How did Terror move the body to where it was found? That's what we need to figure out.
Let us begin.
How is the body carried without leaving footprints?
We should consider how exactly it was carried.
How the corpse ended up where it did.
Yes,
Alright, so thrown from seats makes no sense. Over the soccer field makes no sense. Teleportation. Drop from above.
hold on. That would cause a ton of damage to the body.
I guess it dropped. I guess it depends on what you mean by dropped. Like if you like airlift it in there and then place it down gently. You know what I mean? Like you can dropping something, sure, means like drop from on high, but you could also like just like carry it down. That's dropping it from whatever.
But the body shows no wounds other than the vertical slice.
I protest that.
Therefore,
I mean, does the game want me to pick teleportation? That's dumb.
If it was dropped from above or thrown from somewhere, that wouldn't be the case.
correct.
Correct.
Now consider the lack of footprints.
There were no footprints. But we did find other prints, right?
What specifically?
Where are the prints? These prints.
Right here, on the halfway line. You see the tire track?
Something with one wheel was used to carry the body.
Something with just one wheel made this track.
What was it?
Spinny ring thing. Wait, it's not gonna be Shoma's robot, is it? One wheel? Robot.
I think it was a robot. The screw we found in the grass. And the machine oil? You have to think they're connected.
Perhaps a one-wheeled robot. But we cannot conclude that it was a robot based on this evidence alone.
I guess not. But those tire marks looked familiar.
Let us imagine it was a mono-wheel robot,
Let's imagine.
and it carried the body along the halfway line.
Yeah.
Let us begin recording.
Huh? Recording?
Okay, Miss Star in the Making. I am the director/cameraman, Aiba Kurosawa.
Kurosawa?
You don't know Kurosawa?
Oh, right! That guy.
I am going to start rolling soon.
Come on,
so
Mizuki.
please show me your best acting.
Hold on. I don't even know what this is.
No talking back to your director. You're an actress.
I'm a police officer.
That is basically the same thing. For both jobs, you need to show some skin.
Neither job requires showing skin.
Enough worrying about the little details. You simply need to play the part of terror.
Why?
Let us begin. Ready? Action!
My name is Terror. 'Twas I who cut Jin in half. Now I shall carry this corpse to the center of the pitch.
Oh, this is some superb acting. So, how are you going to accomplish that?
Using this.
Wow, it's the robot we know of.
I'll use this robot remotely and...
Look at him go.
This is hard. Things look dicey there, but I got it back. I did it.
Cut! Wonderful. Great acting. I especially liked the performance of your eyes. You have the eyes of someone who has actually killed a man before.
Can you not say that, please? Anyway, this robot.
This robot. Think Mizuki's a better actor than Ryuki?
Aiba, you were thinking the same thing, huh?
Yes, I saw it before as well.
Shoma's one-wheeled robot.
Do you recall the grooves on that tire?
But it just can't be. Shoma can't be terror.
Despite the circumstances, the possibility is not zero.
No way.
I mean, if we're going through it, going with the timeline potential theory, and if the game, I mean, you can make the argument it's pointing too early that Shoma maybe did something bad or something, so it might not be Shoma. But if we're going with the timeline theory of like, oh, you know, the end that we saw with Shoma and his dad, with the dad not dying, and they have closure, you would think then Shoma wouldn't grow up to do something bad. But in the timeline that clearly this stems from, where the dad does die, Shoma gets no closure kind of thing with his dad, then you're probably safe to assume that if he was to do something bad, then it's because he had a bad life after that.
The best thing to do is confirm with him directly.
Where is Shoma?
Unknown.
Really?
I cannot locate his GPS signal.
He's gone.
His smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
So sending a Nile message is pointless too. Guess we have no choice but to look for him. Where could Shoma be?
Naturally, we should head to the Enda residence. There is also a high likelihood of him being at Brahmin or Matsushita Diner.
I think I've seen him testing his robot at Yoyagi Park too.
While not directly related to Shoma, there are records of Jin Furue being hospitalized at Central Hospital.
We're just gonna be going everywhere, aren't we?
Maybe we can ask about Jin too.
We should also head to Sekiba High.
We should also go here, and also
That's where
here.
the second body
Throw
in
it
the
into the
HP
lump.
case was found.
Where should we go first?
What did we get? 6 or 7 places now? What do you want from host clubs? Heartbeat. Police officer. Police officer. Police officer. Evidence marker. Field. Empty seats. That's where they enter and exit. Holographic boundary line. Oh, I've done that twice now tonight. I meant to hit map and then I hit menu. 6 places. Okay. Let's go. Let's go Yoyagi Park. Yoyagi Park. Ah, I love her little bike. I spy with my little
Looks like
eye.
Shoma isn't here.
Right.
Leon.
Huh? Isn't that...
Kizuna and Leon.
Kizuna.
They might know where Shoma is. Let's go! Hi, you two.
Kizuna.
Big sis.
Oh, hey Mizuki.
Oh, whoa, what? We didn't end up finding Kizuna, did we? What? Wait, no, we did. We did find her. She was taken away. She was in here with us. For some reason, like, part of my head was like, did we just not find Kizuna at the end of that thing? That whole ordeal looking for her? But no, we did. She was in that underground thing. And then that's when the rocks and everything started falling or whatever. Kizuna and Leon. Right. A concrete bench. There are trees growing throughout the park. Oh no, is this gonna be a thing where, like, she actually ended up falling in love with him? just because she views him as like a protector or someone that rescued her. Because that's a generally a kind of trope I could do without.
That machine shed isn't used anymore. It used to regulate the fountain pump.
A machine shed is not being used anymore. I mean, I don't mean it so harshly, but I also am like, in general, I'm not saying that that's... Gen was the one that actually protected her. Sure. I don't know. Explosions and shit starts happening. You come to, and you're on the back of, like, Lien or something. And who knows what Lien says? Lien might be like, yeah, I saved you. It's just like, okay, great. I wouldn't put it past him to be like, yeah, I'm gonna say I did some good to get in good graces, good favor with Kizuna. There's a big pond around the fountain. It's a fountain. What a bench. Guidepost. But yeah, you're right. Gen was the one that was like used his big muscular body to just protect against explosions and rocks and things. I'm gonna talk to Kizzy first. Kizzy's on an electric wheelchair. I get the feeling she's trying not to make eye contact. Why would the first thing I say be about the wheelchair? Come on now. What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing in particular. I am just not feeling well today. And Lien was nice enough to invite me outside to get some fresh air.
I thought Kizzy was feeling a little down. So I called her, and sure enough.
Maybe I'm just the type of person that always assumes the worst out of characters or people in general, you know? Maybe I'm the one with the problem.
I told her, let's go to your favorite place.
I'm the cynical one.
You really understand her well, don't you? Are you spying on her with a wiretap or something?
I'm the terrible person.
No, don't be ridiculous. It's true that maybe I've stolen some things in the past, but...
Yeah, exactly. If I'm gonna be a terrible person, at least I gotta be self-aware about it. You know what I mean? You don't want the double negative of being a terrible person and also not knowing that you're a terrible person. That's like doubly bad. If you're gonna be a bad person, at least know you're a bad person. 100% agreed.
I've never stolen someone's privacy.
About the fountain.
Oh, I was just remembering about Big Sis. Not referring to you, of course, but... Oh, the one you lived with from 9 to 15, right? Yes. I used to come here with her often. I think it was summer, when I was 10 years old. I accidentally got my clothes dirty. It was my father's favorite imported outfit. I was scared that I was going to get scolded harshly by my father. I tried so hard to come up with a lie. And as I was thinking...
Cut her off.
I tried so hard to come up with a lie. Who could I blame? She pushed me into the fountain. She what? I was shocked, but then she jumped in after me. Let's do some laundry, she said. Oh, like washing your clothes by playing in the water. Yes, but she had another reason. As we splashed water on each other, I remember her saying, when you're feeling down, you should clean your heart. It was not only my clothes that needed cleaning, but also my heart. I was trying to find an excuse, or come up with a lie that would have been caught right away. But she, well, instead of coming up with a lie, she turned it into the truth. She even went beyond that and made it into something fun. It is not good to worry about things, to come up with lies. That was what she was trying to say, I am sure. We went home together, soaking wet and laughing. Father laughed with us. I was just lost in that memory.
Alright, now let's be hella awkward and ask about the wheelchair. For some reason.
Huh? What is it, Big Sis? Well, Oh, the wheelchair? You do not have to worry. I am used to it by now. As you know, the injury I received to my spine 6 years ago caused my legs to stop working. I have been in a wheelchair ever since. I will not be able to dance anymore, like I used to.
So what I meant to say, what I'm saying about why it's weird, like, I'm going to assume Mizuki has not been in contact with Kizuna for 6 whole years. So she knows if the injuries have made it so that she was wheelchair bound, like, why would Mizuki then ask about the wheelchair? It's not, I assume this isn't her first time seeing her in 6 years and be like, oh, you're in a wheelchair. Let's ask about it and see why. So then that's all. Maybe I'm overanalyzing, but it just seems weird. An option to be is like, oh, let's ask about the wheelchair when Mizuki probably knows damn well. Player's exposition, suspension of disbelief. I guess. But also, like, maybe I'm just assuming, you know, too highly of me. But I would be shocked if it wasn't, okay, last time we saw Kizzy was in the thing where the accident happened. And then, like, to see her in a wheelchair now, I wouldn't be like, oh, completely unrelated, like, 3 years ago or something in the storyline of the game, like, something happened. But maybe I'm assuming too much again.
Dancing was the one thing that freed my heart. No more. But it would be inappropriate of me to complain. I was caught in an explosion, and yet I survived. It is a miracle that I am still alive. To not appreciate that fact would be a sin.
Kizzy.
You can still sing, Kizzy. Sing that song to us. About 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Big sis.
Yep. I lost my left eye in the explosion. But I don't even worry about it anymore. I got a good partner.
Indeed.
Oh, is that a false eye?
I would willingly... I've talked about this now on the stream before. I'm willing to double down. I would willingly allow an explosion to take out my left eye if I was guaranteed I was going to get IBA or some kind of similar eyeball replacement AI companion robot thing in my eye, and it just work out totally fine. I would do it. I would do it.
Yeah, something like that. If anything,
Because
things would
I'm
be
a
even more lively
psychopath.
for me.
You're damn right.
Oh, quiet.
Aww.
Lively, I see.
Do you know where Shoma is?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Damn.
Damn. Leon, do you still love Kit? Well, that's a weird question to ask. What are you doing here?
You can't tell?
I'm asking because I can't tell.
A young girl and a guy walking in a park together.
KISSING?
Multi-level marketing scheme?
It's a date!
Oh, this was a date?
Oh, rough.
Well, I guess it's not that formal. We just came here for a change of pace, for Kizzy. This is our favorite spot, you know? We've been on a ton of dates here. It's practically our second home. Just a nice, relaxing spot for both of us.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's awkwardly ask him in front of Kizuna. Do you still love Kizzy?
Of course! My feelings haven't changed a bit. If anything, they've gotten stronger. When I'm with Kizzy, my heart soars. It soars so high, I feel like I can burst through the stratosphere and beyond the galaxy. It's my dream to fly. I remember telling you. So it's like my dream comes true whenever I see Kizzy.
Wow. To be honest, you don't seem like the kind of guy who's into commitment.
I am. And as more proof, I'm working as a locksmith. Kizzy said she doesn't like an unemployed man after all. I want to make enough money to be able to support her.
About 6 years ago.
Sorry, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Do you know where Shoma is?
No, I haven't seen him. What happened?
It's nothing. You don't need to worry about it. I need to head home soon.
Leanne and Shoma became friends after the incident 6 years ago. Mizuki was the one who put them together. Shoma lost his father 6 years ago. Mizuki thought it would be a good idea to introduce Leanne to Shoma, cheer him up. Nowadays, they are almost like brothers, though it's hard to tell who the older one and who the younger one is.
Huh? Already? We just got here.
I remembered that I have to do something. Kizzy, what's wrong? Why do you ask? It seems like you're worked up about something. I believe you are mistaken. Oh.
Wait. Is it my fault?
What?
Do you not like being with me? Do you not like being seen with me?
Well, is that not how you feel about me?
What do you mean?
I am sure you know what I mean.
No, I don't. What are you saying?
Mizuki, you were right. Kizuna is acting strange.
Oh, what if it's like a situation like the wheelchair situation is fake? And what if Kizuna is the masked woman? And this wheelchair situation is just being used to throw us off.
Why not wink sync with her?
It's Leon. I first met him 6 years ago. He hasn't changed much. I mean, what's the rule about masked characters we always are talking about? A masked character is masked for usually a reason. They don't want you to see who the person is. It's a person you already know without the mask, or they look similar to someone you should know, or whatever the case is, right? How many female characters, it's called Masked Woman, so how many female characters are in this game that it could possibly be, right? Kizuna, boss's daughter for some reason, who I don't think we have an ID on. There's not many options, you know what I'm saying? But would Kizuna still be the masked woman 6 years ago? She could, unless she couldn't. Unless there's just not a moment in the story where it wouldn't make sense. But I mean, did we ever see the masked woman and Kizuna in the same room? I can't. That's a genuine question. I can't remember. I should have read that out loud. It's Leon. I first met him 6 years ago. He hasn't changed much. Great. Wink sync. Oh, look at that hand thing. Yeah. Cooler pose.
Leon, you're only with me because you feel guilty. Your supposed feelings for me are just a farce.
Damn.
In truth, I feel nothing but guilt inside. Guilt for what happened 6 years ago.
That's kind of unfair to put on him.
Needless to say, you did nothing wrong, Leon. But that is not how you see it. You believe it is your fault for how I ended up. That is why you stayed by my side. I am just a burden.
I mean, obviously it's supposed to be an irrational thought on her part, but like, really that should only be her line of thinking if he, for some reason, wasn't showing interest before the accident. But he was madly in love with her by his own words. So it's even farther of a stretch and a reach for her to be like, oh, you're only interested because of what happened.
Please, just leave me.
This is more just pitying herself.
I do not want to be the reason you ruined your life. Kizzy. She is assuming Leon's feelings come from a place of pity. What is it?
Can I wink sync into Leon too?
Consecutively? The battery usage is quite high. I could use a recharge. I have low power.
Alright, quickly, make it back to your moped, charge your Iba, and then ask them to hold still and you'll come back.
Come on, you can spare it.
Don't treat me like your allowance.
Can you please? I want to know Leon's true feelings.
I suppose. I will make an exception and use the emergency backup battery.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Kizzy. I couldn't save you. I couldn't protect you. And because of that, you're... But that doesn't change how I feel about you. I love you. From the bottom of my heart. I don't care about appearances. I don't care what happens. You and I. Forever. Forever. Eternally.
They really do care about each other.
We need to tell them about how the other really feels.
How? Hey, I just read both your minds. And guess what? Is that what you want to say?
Might as well try.
Not to mention, it is tactless to wedge yourself into other people's romances. This needs to be solved between them.
Iba, how old are you now?
I am turning 12 this year.
So that's like 65 in human years.
I'm not a dog.
Anyway, I need to be going. Leon, thank you for today. But please, you do not need to care about me anymore.
But... Kizzy...
Damn.
There she goes.
Unfortunate, but we are not relationship therapists. We have another job to do.
Find Shoma.
It's Lynn. First met him 6 years ago. He hasn't changed much. Same old, same old. Let's go to the hospital. Probably gonna end up being the least interesting place, I would guess. Just gonna be a random nurse in the room again. Hello,
Sorry
random
to bother
nurse.
You at work. You're Jin Furue's...
Yes. I was his nurse when Ginny was here. I call him Ginny because he was still in his late teens when he was here. Of course, he grew up. He was a very important man, but to me, he's still that little kid.
Where's my favorite wine from? Ah, the French. How would I not be able to answer that? Alright, boss, he's gone. And we go again. What do I think of AI? Amazing. Okay. Great answer, great answer. Sync. Sync.
Look, a UFO!
Right, sure.
UFO. Window.
Mizuki, don't push her onto that.
What?
Oh, sorry. Old habits.
Okay. Okay. Bedside table. Table next to the bed. TV. Curtain. Vitals monitor. Device for monitoring vital signs. Toilet past the door. Cup board. Injureds. Wink sink.
I've had enough with marriages. It's really a hassle to build up a relationship.
True.
I'm too busy, and I'm almost 40.
Wow, she looks nothing close to 40.
She does look young for her age.
What's her skincare routine? What's your name?
My name is Hana Yonasu.
Great. Do you have any skills?
I can get them in the tightest spots.
Them?
The needle?
No, I'm talking about cars.
Okay.
You're talking about parking?
Let's talk about Jin.
I remember Ginny well. I heard he was born kind of frail, and he'd been in and out of the hospital since he was young.
You heard?
Yes. As I said earlier, I was only his nurse when he was in his late teens.
What kind of illness did he have?
It was a visceral disease. Though by the time he passed, he was completely cured.
I cannot search anything on Jin's illness. Those records have been completely wiped.
I never thought he'd get so big. When I first saw him in the magazines, me and some older nurses that knew him were really surprised. When he was a kid, he was shy and really timid. He couldn't even use the restroom alone at night. He was so soft-spoken. I never thought he'd become so successful and become the president at a big company. But he was killed.
More.
That's about it, though. I haven't seen him since he left the hospital.
Anything you noticed about him, seeing him from afar?
Well, let's see. He'd really changed.
Did he almost look like a different person?
Are you suspecting a change in identity?
Yeah, we can cross off twin or clone, but maybe he was replaced by someone else.
No, I'm sure it was him. I only saw him in pictures and read about him, but he was a neat freak. Very meticulous. I could sense it in his words. I'm positive it was him.
Has this happened before?
I don't know. I'm bad at remembering things. They call me an airhead, even though I'm a
Great.
lifesaver.
Thanks a lot, nurse. I want to go to... I'm leaving the end of Residence 4 last. Let's go to Brahman.
Oh, Mame?
Mommy!
Mizuki, what are you doing here?
Have you seen Shoma?
No, I haven't seen him here.
What about you, Guinea?
I haven't seen him recently.
I see.
Man, everyone's just sad and depressed. It's kind of a bummer. Gen knows about Shoma. Before the incident 6 years ago, Shoma frequented this place. His father must have brought him here. Okay. There are posters and flyers stuck to the wall.
Mizuki! Look! It's a Hispella testacea! Yay! Go, little Hispella testacea!
Go, little...
Hey, Iva, can you do that thing?
Fine. But just once, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hello! I'm Drumaimon.
I see.
What's with that weak reaction?
Restaurant door. Round stool. Table. Menu. God, I just love the music to this place. Kitchen. Counter. Liquor bottle. Recommended dishes.
I guess you might say there's an elephant in the room.
Wow, that was remarkably unfunny.
Rude. Picture Ganesha. Freezer. It's a glass of oolong tea in it. Are you okay?
I'm not feeling well, but I'm just tired. Don't worry.
You should go home and rest.
That's what I said.
Thank you for your concern, but I'd rather rest here. I don't want to be alone.
Something bothering you?
Yeah, a little bit. Have you heard about the disappearances that have been happening lately? I know it's just a rumor, but people going missing after watching a ViewCube video.
It's the same as the urban legend from 6 years ago.
But it's different this time. I think it's actually happening.
I was able to find the video. Do you want to watch it?
Hell yeah.
Not right now.
Now's
Okay,
not the time.
never mind.
I'm getting a feeling that this is connected to something bigger.
Something bigger? Like what?
Ryuki would be like, yeah, let's watch the video, even though it's gonna make me spasm or whatever.
nirvanA Initiative.
What?
It's just something I saw online. Some kind of terrorist attack or something being planned.
What do you think, Aiba?
There are rumors to that effect, but nothing concrete. I do not have enough data to make a determination yet.
Anyway, that's what's got me scared. It's kind of creepy.
Mommy, why are you here?
Well, because...
I guess I didn't need to ask. You come here a lot, Mame.
yeah, it's calming being here.
I would have preferred you said you liked the food.
Of course I like the food too, but I like the atmosphere and how you fit right in, Genny. It's really calming. It's my favorite place.
Come to think of it, you come here to quiz me an awful lot, and sometimes you leave without even eating anything.
Well, you're the only one that likes my quizzes, Genny. When I ask Mizuki, she gets this look on her face.
To be 100% fair, we have two characters that are masked characters in this game. Genny and the masked woman. What if the two of them are the same person?
Why do you not like quizzes?
Mame's questions are really niche.
Do they bother you, Genny?
As long as it doesn't get in the way of work, I don't mind.
It's nice seeing you two together. You're almost like father and daughter.
I guess Amame is like my daughter.
Maybe Mame has a father complex.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it just reminded me of my dad.
What a thing to say out loud.
Right, your parents.
They divorced when I was little, so I've been separated from my dad. I really liked him, so I was really sad.
You really like your dad, huh?
Yeah, he's the best.
Do you know where Shoma is?
No. Why do you ask?
I wanted to ask him something.
Did something happen?
I saw on the news that a corpse was found at the stadium. Something related to that?
Actually, yeah.
You didn't have to answer him. I'll come eat here soon.
Yeah, please do. You haven't been in a while.
Sorry, I've been busy with work. Mame has been inviting me, but actually, you were the one who introduced me to this place, right, Mame?
Yeah.
Was it 6 years ago? I remember when I ate Genny's food for the first time, I was shocked by how good it was. It was the first time I felt that way since eating Ota's food.
Mizuki, don't talk about Ota here.
Why not?
Fuck Ota.
He's a rival.
Damn. You know where Shoma is?
Sorry, I haven't the slightest idea. He hasn't been here, and I haven't talked to him at all. How is he related to the incident at the stadium?
It's confidential, I can't tell you that.
Where were you last night?
Last night?
I was here last night. The only person I saw was a drunk, passed out Ryuki. What were you doing leaving your place unattended?
I think that was when I went to the convenience store to get some miso. I have tons of regulars. Sometimes I have them watch the place for me.
I see. Ryuki was saying something about traveling to the mirror world, so I thought something happened.
Sounds like something a drunkard would say to me. The customer next to Ryuki was saying some weird things too. When that king over there awakens, I'm going to disappear like a candle. I'm not real, I'm just something that shows up in the king's dream.
That sounds like a reference to Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There by Lewis Carroll. The story deals with themes of not being able to tell reality from illusion, mirror worlds and the like.
The customer ran off spouting that gibberish. I had to run after him to get him to pay for the food.
I thought you said you trusted your customers.
That guy wasn't a regular. When I grabbed him and got back, Ryuki was gone.
Huh. I thought you said you went to go buy miso.
Oh, that's right. I guess I went to the convenience store before.
Oh, a contradiction.
I guess yesterday was pretty hectic, huh?
Why is the story changing again?
Yeah.
I'm heading home now.
Mame, you really don't look too good. Want me to take you to the hospital?
It's okay. I just need some rest.
Amame, you can rest in the back if you want.
Yeah. I might do just that.
Mame, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Guess we'll take her word for it.
Mizuki, we're in the middle of an investigation. We should leave this to Gen.
Okay. Genny, please take care of Mame.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, let's go to Masashita Diner. Let's go find Ota.
Shoma? I haven't seen him. What about you, Ota?
No, I haven't seen him either. Shoma always comes in alone, and he usually leaves without saying anything.
I see.
Do you think Shoma saw that video too?
If he did, it wouldn't be good.
Video?
Ota knows Shoma too. Iris introduced them to each other. Tip's just saying, hey, they got introduced.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh, I get it. If you meow at a lucky cat statue, happiness will come your way.
It sure helped me be happy.
It's a window. Or strips of paper with the menu written on them on the wall.
Mizuki, look! A round chair.
Yeah.
A round chair. Stool without a backrest.
Tessa, maybe if you wanted to change the overhead lights.
Why would I want to do that?
Empty beer cases. Bookshelf.
Mizuki, the gray aliens have a morning stretch routine video. Wanna watch?
Oh, I saw that earlier.
I think I'll pass.
CRT TV. Poster.
I am much bigger.
You mean your attitude?
No.
Table. Mopping against table. Disposable chopsticks.
Hey, Ota. What's Ota's black sauce?
It's our house special soy sauce.
Autographs from famous people on display.
Ota,
Menu.
what's chef's bloody salad?
Oh, it's this dish I make by wrapping myself up in barbed wire.
How is this place still open?
One would hope it at least tastes good.
Hell. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can see the kitchen on the other side of the counter. Counter. Swinging door installed there. Fridge. Floor cushion. Low table. At the Zashiki seat.
A calendar, and me, and Tessa.
What do they have in common?
They both have dates.
Oh no!
Calendar on the wall. It's a clock, but the hands are moving. Fortune is written on colored paper. I too have a clock on my wall that I've not reinstalled new batteries in forever. It's actually like, probably like 5 feet from me right now. 5 or 6 feet at most. Like where I am and where my mic is. And I've never replaced the batteries because, and it bums me out, but I don't want to move it where it is. And for the longest time when the batteries were working, it was cool as a clock on my wall at the time. But you could definitely hear it ever so slightly where my mic is. You could hear the tick of every second, just barely. And like, it annoyed me enough where I was like, you know what, when the batteries run out, I'm just not gonna replace the batteries, and I'm not gonna move it because I'm too stubborn too. And so, if you go to like the slightly older streams, I forget exactly what time period it would have been, what stretch of time. But if you find certain streams for a good chunk of them, you would just hear a very slight. It was like so faint, but it was just a constant second tick. It would just tick, 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 tick. The faintest of ticks as every second passed on my streams. I just forget exactly how far back you would have to go to actually find it. But it's funny. Because now, like, at least once, I've had someone come into my apartment and ask me if I intentionally have not replaced the batteries in the clock. And instead of me trying to explain that whole situation to them, I think I probably just said something along the lines of like, oh, I'll get around to it someday. Knowing that person was not going to be back in my apartment probably anytime soon. So, there you go. Background story. For completely unnecessary story time fact with me. Who do I want to wink sync with? I'm going to pick Iris.
Eggplants, eggplants, I love eggplants.
Oh, I'm so glad I picked Iris.
I love eggplants. Moppo, Moppo, I love Moppo tofu.
That is a million times better than anything I would have gotten out of Ota. About the video.
Mizuki, do you know about the video uploaded to ViewCube?
Do I want to know what is an Ota's? Sure. You can tell me what was an Ota's.
Mame told me there was some rumor about a video making people vanish after they watch it.
That's the one. Do you think Shoma saw that video too?
He could have.
Shoma solved the Bats 490 code, right?
The exact same song and dance? Alright, well, if that's the case, then, yep, still glad I picked Iris.
Is there a code hidden in the new video too?
Yeah, I think so. But I didn't understand it. I think Ota knows more about it. He's been trying to solve it.
I guess he's not afraid of what might happen. Anyway, don't watch that video again. Consider it an order from the president of Lemniscate. If those rumors are true, it could be dangerous. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You think she
Yes,
really
ma'am.
understands?
I do not believe there is any point in asking.
Oh, that interrupted. Preferred cacao ratio. 60%. About the incident from 6 years ago.
6 years ago? From Divida?
Yeah, do you remember?
That's not something I can just forget. I saw half a body appear out of nowhere. I saw it explode and... Why are you asking me about it now?
Well, here's the thing.
What if the other half of the body showed up?
It must have teleported. It got stuck in another dimension, and half the body got sucked in. The body got sliced in half, then time traveled 6 years to now. Jeez, bodies cut in half, blowing up, showing up out of nowhere? How do you explain it if it's not paranormal?
If I may, the questions of how the body appeared and how it detonated were answered by subsequent investigation. The carbon nanotubes and a thermite reaction.
Right, but that doesn't explain how the other half of the body showed up.
That strange occurrence can't be explained by science alone. What I think happened is something like the Bermuda Triangle manifested here.
Of course. Bermuda Triangle?
On the east coast of North America, in the Atlantic Ocean, there's a spot called the Bermuda Triangle. Tons of ships and planes and stuff have vanished without a trace there. There's a bunch of theories, but no one can really explain the how and why. Some people think it's a miniature black hole. Others think aliens abducted them.
Oh, I hit my big finger.
There's even one story about a corpse that was found in the area. He died 64 years ago, but the body didn't age a day.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, given Iris's enthusiasm for the topic, but the Bermuda Triangle is an urban legend. The kind of examples she mentioned are usually misunderstandings, exaggerations, or completely fabricated. In other words, the mysterious aspects of the Bermuda Triangle are entirely man-made. According to calculations, the probability of a vessel going missing in that area is no different than any other place.
I don't want to spoil her fun. I'm not gonna tell her.
You've matured, Iris.
Thank you. You're a super popular internet idol at Lemniscate. Oh no, I'm not really that big a deal. Not to mention there's a ton of new talent. If I take my eyes off my dream for even 1 second, they'll pass me by. It's pretty cool that you haven't let fame get to you. And you're still serious about chasing your dream, Iris. Well, things are different now. I'm not a teenager. I can't rely on my youth or make cringy comments anymore. I need to work hard and prepare for the winter. Like the ant and the grasshopper. I've got to leave my mark on the net world. I really want to chug jug with you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I would classify that as cringe.
Don't worry, Iris. It's part of your charm.
It's Iris. She's matured a lot. She's 24 now. It's 24-year-old Iris. Ota looks so young, nowhere near 30. And as anyone can see, he's still a big fan of A-Set. He needs a haircut, though. Yeah, you don't look 30 years old.
You think so? I have been making some progress lately. I've gained a lot of life experience. I'm a refined adult now.
I don't know about experience, but you did change up your look. If there was a contest for adults who don't look or act their age, you'd do well.
So you're saying I look really young? That's a compliment.
Young? Don't you mean more like childish?
Oh, stop, Tessa, you're embarrassing me. She means that I'm as cute and pure as a child in the prime of their youth.
I don't think that's what she meant.
I suppose his positive thinking is what allows him to retain his youth.
You're still Iris's fan, right?
Of course. I'm still Tessa's #1 fan, after all. It's my duty to support her. I name search her on Twitter and defend her to anyone talking trash.
Oh boy.
I even use multiple accounts so she can rise to the top of trending. I am devoted, day and night.
Thank you for everything you do, Ota.
Iris, you really shouldn't be adding more fuel to the fire here.
Fire!
Hot pot Tessa!
Shipping!
Freight, great Tessa!
Airplanes!
Hide, flight, Tessa!
It's the brand new star of the net world, Tessa! Also known as A-Set! You bet!
Same. You're not gonna cut your hair?
I've been busy. I haven't had a chance to cut it.
You're really busy, huh?
Want me to cut it? Snip, 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 snip.
How long is this gonna take?
Snip, 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 snip.
They missed a snip.
Really? You'll cut my hair? Well, I think I'll save that experience for later. I want to grow it out longer so I have as much haircut time with Tessa as humanly possible.
Longer hair does not take longer to cut.
Ota, if you're gonna head this restaurant, you should care more about how you look.
Hey, that's actually what Gen from Brahmin said too. But it's not like spending more time on my appearance is gonna make my food taste better. Besides, I get plenty of customers.
This place is popping.
Well, yeah, with my cooking skills, that's
Look
to
how
be expected.
busy it is here. It's the noise and it's the energy. It's palpable.
I think history will call me the chef blessed by the culinary gods.
Okay, but the only customer here is Iris, though.
Because I'm on break. Didn't you see the sign? During regular business hours, I don't have time for breaks.
Ota is not exactly exaggerating. Matsushita Diner offers affordable, tasty food. Queues often form out the door.
So it actually gets pretty crowded, huh?
Yeah, and I welcome the challenge. I don't want to lose to Gen.
Why are you two competing anyway?
He talks about me like some kind of mortal enemy or something. I hear him talking trash about me. He says I'm not dedicated to my cooking, not determined to be the best. But I want to prove to him that I'm better, and I do it my way. Just you watch. I'm gonna make Matsushita Diner super popular. I'll have 3 Michelin stars one day.
Michelin stars. About the video?
The new video uploaded to ViewCube.
Yeah, and the rumor that people who can decode it go missing. So, Ota, were you able to decode it?
Nope. And I've tried, believe me. This one's harder than Bats 490 from 6 years ago.
I've been thinking about how and why exactly the people who watch the video end up missing.
My guess is the people who solve it end up mind-controlled. Like Project Bluebeam or MK Ultra.
What's Project Bluebeam?
It's a project by NASA that projects lasers and holograms into the atmosphere. They say it's for investigating the atmosphere and ionosphere, but in reality, it's a scheme to take over the world. The idea is they can project images of aliens, UFOs, God, anything they want. It tricks the people of Earth into thinking the planet is being invaded or something. That way, they can unite the world under the false pretense of fighting back against a foreign threat. It gets the people of the world to abandon their allegiances to religion or any one nation, and instead unify under a new world order. So this video is kind of the same idea. Project an image into your mind that makes you think a certain way.
What about the other one, MK Ultra?
MK Ultra is the code name for a top secret project that the CIA was running that tested different kinds of mind control. They're so-called experiments were inhumane, even torturous, all to try to prove mind control exists. They forced unsuspecting patients to take LSD, did electroshock therapy, hypnosis, and the results of their experiments were all destroyed. So no one knows anything for sure.
Iva, can you show me the video? I have already found it. It is posted to ViewCube under the name nirvanA.
Yay, let's watch another video.
nirvanA. Can you play it?
At once.
I love the falling toilets. Excellent.
I didn't get anything from that.
But there is a high likelihood that this is related to the HB case. Did you notice the similarities?
The code that Shoma decoded, Bats 490, and the QR video.
Yes, the video from 6 years ago linked to Jin Furue from our investigation.
It can't just be a coincidence. The rumors about the missing people must have something to do with the HB case for sure.
Yes. We do not know for certain if Shoma saw the nirvanA trial video, but it is all the more reason to find him as soon as possible.
Hey, Mizuki, are you okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine.
You were pretty spaced out there for a while.
I'm fine. I'm gonna head out and look for Shoma. Let me know if you find anything.
Yeah!
Got it.
I'm out. Let's try Sekiba High. Let's try Sekiba High. Sekiba High. Oh.
Ryuki, what are you doing here?
Oh, Mizuki. Isn't it obvious? I'm here for the re-investigation.
Re-investigation?
Oh boy. 6 years ago, the second victim of the HB case was found in this classroom. Chikara's right half was on the blackboard. Thought it'd be a good place to get some hints, but there are no other leads. Student desk. Door to the classroom. Nothing. Window. Monitor. Lockers are mostly useless. It's a blackboard, not too difficult or different from my classroom. Students share, sometimes you get a bad one that wobbles. He's fine.
Ryuki. I cannot determine anything from him when he is in this state.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you look tired. You should go home and rest.
I don't have time to rest. I need to find the culprit. Besides, I had Tama tie me up tortoiseshell bondage style earlier, so I'm feeling good.
The face of someone who is feeling good right there. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes. Tomorrow the plan is to... I actually really want to try to see if I can finish Crypt Master, and then if there's more time to also try to get more of this. That's the plan for tomorrow. No stream Thursday, and then 1000x times x cross resist Friday. That's the plan. But yeah, you're heading out. Have a nice rest of your night.
Yeah, you should definitely just head home.
It's all right now, because I am here.
Oh, I cut him off. I gotta hear it.
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might, half for all. We are full-time heroes.
I can do anything. I'm like a superhero.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you are so welcome.
I won't lose to the bad guys. And if anyone gets in my way...
Let it be. He is not capable of participating in normal conversation.
He's especially bad today.
Man, Ryuki really has gotten chewed up and spit out by the system here. It's so unfortunate. Reinvestigating what?
The investigation has only just begun. I need to keep my eyes wide open. I need to see the pieces. Lost beyond time. This is my case.
But, Ryuki, you're...
Hold on, Mizuki. Ryuki is not well. He is traumatized. But in these circumstances, it is better to not push back against things he says. You may inadvertently make his condition worse by denying his delusions.
Really?
Yes. It is common practice for patients in Ryuki's condition.
Okay, Ryuki. Just don't do too much, okay?
Oh, I know. The shrine. Ikume Shrine. I'll go there. It'll help me calm down.
There he goes.
There is nothing we can do for him. It is best to let him be. Ryuki was traumatized by the events 6 years ago, and has been hurting ever since. He tried to return to work, but his symptoms worsened.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on leave of absence to get better, but...
His symptoms have not improved. Anyway, there are no leads here.
Let's get going.
Let's beat it. Alright, finally into residence.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Surprise, surprise, he's not here.
Hey, Mizuki. What
are you doing in the kotatsu?
Kotatsus are perfect on a cold day. They make you really sleepy.
You do realize this is breaking and entering.
It's fine. When I was here before, Shoma said I could just come in any time.
I believe that kind of sentimentality has worn off in the modern age. Anyway,
She
let us
doesn't
search.
care.
Yeah, let's look for oranges.
No, the one-wheeled robot. We need to check if it was Shoma's robot that carried the corpse.
Hey, perv, don't look.
Oh no.
Who are you talking to? You're the one who peeked.
I don't like being called out like that. It was literally just it was the first thing that the marker was on. It's a CRT TV. There's a cute protrusion on top. Green arena garden can be seen out the window. Family altar. This poem is probably written by Komeji.
Oh, it's a picture of Mizuki.
You. There's a picture of Ame no Uzume on display.
It's said that she danced with her bare breasts swinging about to entrance Amaterasu.
Aiba, you should try it.
Why would I do that?
No. I guess you don't have a whole lot to swing.
You don't either.
It's a lucky face. Picture of Ame no Uzume on display.
Hey, my name is Pennyben. Nice to meet you.
Creepy.
This thing talks?
Strange name, too.
Talking doll, Pennyban.
I finally found it! That must be the one-wheeled robot we were looking for!
It has 2 legs.
Toy robot. It's a Quiz King trophy. Dresser.
Could it be hidden in here?
It wouldn't fit.
Toolbox. Shoma's toolbox, no oranges in here. Damn. Book on robotics engineering. Machine part.
Alright, question time. A lion is tied up on a 10-foot chain. What is the area of grass the lion would eat?
Let me think. Approximately 314 square feet.
The correct answer is 0 square feet. Lions don't eat grass.
Got her.
But Lien eats grass sometimes.
What kind of little kid logic is that?
Answer button for the quiz.
No one-wheeled robot in here. It was in here before.
Oh, fuck.
We couldn't find the robot anywhere.
And no other leads.
Yeah, no oranges either.
Who cares about the oranges? In any case, we have no time to waste. Let's head elsewhere.
But it's so cold outside.
You're the one who picked that outfit. Let's get going. Any day now.
No, we're not ready to go. Room. We continue to search for Shoma, but...
Where could he be?
Oh, look at this. This is fun. Got a little helmet.
Maybe the video really did make him go missing.
Mizuki, you have a call. I will connect you.
Hey, Mizuki. I remembered something about Shoma. There's this place I hear he's been going to a lot. Horodori Institute of Genetics.
Huh? What's he going there for?
I haven't asked.
Horodori Institute.
I don't know why, but I guess he might be there. Thanks, Gen. I'll head over there.
Be careful.
To the Institute. We headed to Horodori Institute. I showed my police badge and Shoma's picture when asking around, but...
Never seen that kid here.
But I didn't miss it. For a split second, the security guard's expression changed when I showed the picture. Gotta use a thermo, just in case.
There it is. His temperature is rising. He is lying.
In that case, we'll have to... beat him up. Kick him in the dick.
Well, we made it inside at least. But where's Shoma?
Mizuki, I must protest against you doing anything rash. Boss will never let you hear the end of this.
What are you talking about?
You punched the security guard unconscious to get him out of the way.
I didn't punch him. It was more of a kick.
Same difference.
Well, sorry, I'm not very good at covert ops, okay? Anyway, I got this weird feeling. My gut is telling me that Shoma is caught up in some bizarre science experiment.
Your gut is not a reliable source of information. This facility goes deeper. Shall we go?
Of course! I can't go back now.
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
Crap, they saw me.
Science goons.
You need to be more careful.
Intruder! We're calling the police!
Yeah, the police are right here.
In your dreams, girl. Let's get her.
Yeah!
Mizuki.
Well, if I gotta do it, I gotta do it.
Mizuki, do not use your full power. We are in the wrong here, you know.
Yeah, got it.
Should kill them. Oh, he's got a stool in his hands. I'm about to sneeze. It's such a bad time. Excuse me. I'm trying a quick time event. Ah, he went down easy.
That settles that.
Be on your guard. More are coming.
Excuse me.
There's the intruder!
Damn, that was fast. But superior numbers aren't gonna do them any
Whirlwind
good.
attack. Do it, Mizuki.
Okay, maybe they will. Hmm?
Oh shit.
You!
Need a hand?
That's the last of them.
That was dangerous.
Thank you. Wait, what are you doing here? And why did you help me?
Should I not have?
You know that's not what I mean. Why are you here?
I don't follow.
You shot at me yesterday.
That was yesterday. Today is today.
What?
Anyway, do you hear that?
Hear what?
Noises.
What?
What?
What is going on here?
I could ask the same thing. What the hell is going on here?
We should be far enough away now.
Indeed. I do not sense any pursuers nearby.
Now, you two, let's talk.
Which one do you want? I want superpower. I hate to do it, but I think I probably need to end stream here. I am so fucking tired. I've been like yawning a bit for like the last 30 minutes. I think I need to catch up on some sleep that I did not get last night. So, apologies about that. We'll call it stream here. As I said just a bit ago, plan is hopefully, I think, oh shit, I hit the mic. I think that we'll be able to finish Crypt Master tomorrow. That might be a trap in me saying that, but I think that's the case. So, I also don't know when I'm going to start streaming. I technically have tomorrow off, but I have some things I need to take care of during the day. So there might be a chance that I start on the more earlier side, but I don't know. It might just end up being a regular night stream, if I'm being 100% honest, but we'll see. A lot of things I actually have to take care of tomorrow, unfortunately. Even on a day off. What a pain. What a pain. So yeah, hopefully finish Crit Master, and then if we have time after that, then try to get a bit more of this. 1,000 cross resist, 1,000 X resist, 1,000 times resist. I thought it was gonna be either between times resist or 1,000 X resist. And then over the last like 3 days or so, I heard someone say cross resist, and I was like, add another option it could possibly be. And I don't know. I don't know how to. I should probably look it up. You know what? Before Friday stream of that game, part 2 of that game, I will look it up somehow. I'll find a way. I'll find an interview of the devs or something, and I'll look up a video review from a big site or something. I assume they're saying it the right way. Ending this game quite on a cliffhanger, as we normally tend to do. Actually, I'll leave these here. What's in the appendix? I really want to chug jug with you. Oh boy. It's a meme song spread on the internet. I hope it's not stuck in your head now. Nope, it's definitely not. Collective unconscious. It's like what Iris said before. It's like something ingrained inside all humans. Like worshipping the sun and the sea, or thinking about the mother is soft and the father's jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature which is identical in all individuals. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated, but underground they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. Here, I'll knock out one of these. How about terror? Prime suspect for the HP case. Wears an iron mask. That one was easy because it's all unknown. Nurse? Hello, nurse. Her actual age is 42. She took care of Jinfurue when he was in his late teens. Recently, she got into cars and goes to expressway races when she's off the clock. She's still in the theater group. That's great for her. Alright, let's save. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, slight possibility I start earlier tomorrow, but I'm gonna say, for safety, probably just end up being a normal night stream tomorrow. Hopefully I don't start too late, though. So that we have plenty of time to finish Crit Master and then get into more of this afterwards, assuming there's time left. I gotta think Crit Master has gotta finish pretty early. I think we can speed through to the end, too. Always famous last words here on this channel. Alright, until tomorrow, thanks for watching. See you in another stream.